Hey everybody, welcome back. It's time to get to know another Armored Core 6 frame, the Lammergeier. This frame was requested by Brick, and it is an extremely lightweight tetrapod frame that is a high-speed float boat, even though they did just nerf its flight speed just a bit. This frame was added in a late update. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was back in 1.05, so it came with the addition of ranked PvP and 4 weapons. The name Lammergeier is the German name for bearded vulture, a massive bird that scavenges and has enough beak power to chew up bones, which it prefers anyway, as bone and bone marrow make up about 85 to 90% of what it lives off of. Yummy. And if you don't already have this frame yet, it becomes available in the shop after progressing through Chapter 3. It'll set you back a cool 1,160,000 credits. Cheap. Alright, let's get to looking at the actual parts. The Lamb head was a prototype head part developed by Schneider. This proof of concept model reduces air resistance by adding an aerodynamic visor above the camera eyes. Defensive performance, however, was never a consideration, which we can see here. The AP is only 300, kinetic defense is only 130. Being an Arquebus sister company, it has slightly better energy defense at 153. Still bad, but a little bit better. And explosive defense is just as bad as the kinetic defense at 130. The attitude stability is a low 305, while system recovery is pretty quick at 121. Those camera eyes aren't seeing too much with 360 scan distance and a 6.6 second scan duration, and that 8 second middle of the pack scan standby time isn't really all that great either. But it weighs almost nothing at a mere 1050 Miyazaki's and is not very green at 220 energy load.
Enemy ACS down. Make it count.
This can't be. Who are you?
The Lammergeier core is a prototype core part developed by Schneider. This model strives for a lightweight build to the point of exposing the core block itself, putting Schneider's daring engineering showmanship above pilot safety. Safety? If we cared about safety with this, we wouldn't be breaking the sound barrier. Following suit, this thing has no defense with 2,470 AP, 330 kinetic defense, 390 energy defense, and 337 explosive defense. A strong breeze in this core will get blown over with 354 attitude stability. The booster efficiency adjuster is only 87, but if it were better, we would probably have a hard time not running into walls. But the generator output adjuster and the generator supply adjuster are both great at 117 and 110. It is the lightest weight core at only 9,700 Miyazaki's, and the energy footprint isn't quite as bad as the head at 341 energy load.
This wasn't part of the plan!
Can't stand the sound of a whining coyote. Finish him off, tourist.
The spooky scary skeletal arms, the Lamb arms, are prototype arm parts developed by Schneider. Development was influenced by Arquebus headquarters, which vetoed an early plan to treat the front legs of the Lammergeier tetrapod frame as arms, or more accurately, wings. I'm actually having a hard time wrapping my brain around that idea anyway, so thank you, Arquebus, for not doing that, or not allowing that. The AP isn't at the bottom of the pack for the arms at 1,590 AP, though kinetic and explosive defense still suffer at 189 and 180. But that energy defense isn't that bad at 246. The arms load limit is the third lowest at 11,970 Miyazaki's being held, with the arms core stats all being mid with the 134 recoil control, 87 firearm specialization, and 115 melee specialization. They are the second lightest arms at 9,700 Miyazaki's, and again, not super green at 328 energy load.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Enemy systems down. The generator's going to explode.
These spidery spider legs are prototype tetrapod leg parts developed by Schneider. The distinctive transforming front limbs of this model are built to improve aerodynamic performance, part of the design dogma that focuses only on speed in the air. They also make a cool pose when you assault boost with them, kinda like a flux capacitor. Of the quads, it is the lightest armored, with an AP of 3,560. The kinetic defense is only 300, energy defense is 360, and explosive defense is only 295. The attitude stability is a little below mid for the whole pack, but as a tetrapod is at least stable at 980 attitude stability, they don't hold much with only 52,460 Miyazakis for a load limit, and jump distance is pretty short at 53. But the vertical leap this thing has is 42, giving it some nice little ups. That helps with getting in the air for almost no energy use, so you can float around really fast. They are the lightest tetrapod legs at 22,430 Miyazakis, and they are expensive on the juice at 790 energy load limit.
Ammunition at 50%.
Missile launch sequence at 50%.
Altogether, it is one of the weakest armored frames at only 7,920 AP. The kinetic defense is only 949. The explosive defense is only 942, and the slightly better energy defense at 1,149. Hey, something made it over 1,000. Total attitude stability is only 1,639, so try not to get knocked by big guns too much. But if you do, you'll recover quick with that 138 attitude recovery. The target tracking could be worse at 87, but it could also be better too. And with starter internals, it has a base boost speed of 335, a total featherweight of 47,680 Miyazakis, with a total energy load of 2,007 and an energy output of 3,042. It's light, fast, and designed to be in the air, so it does great at long-range kiting like with missiles. But with the energy load, avoid too many energy weapons unless you want to weigh it down with a heavy generator. Alright, that was everything I can think of about the Lammergeier Frame. Next week we will get into the Melander variants. I hope you all enjoyed. If so, please leave a like and subscribe and come back for more. And I'll see you in the nest.
A warship? Looks like the mega dogs have arrived.
Lasers. Don't let it burn you.
Batter up to it.
Confirmed. PCA warship destroyed.
That's the stuff. Thanks for the pre-show, tourist.
Missile launch sequence complete, Chief. Ready when you are.
You're the best, Chatty. You too, tourist. Here come the fireworks. Enjoy, scumbags.
Tourist, there is the predicted impact point.
Looks like I was a little off. Well, close enough is good enough for me.